All right, let's get into it. Today, we are going to break down a term that you hear constantly, but let's be honest, it can be a little confusing. I'm talking about GDP. We're going to figure out what it is, how it works, and maybe most importantly, why it actually matters to you.
You've for sure heard this before, right? It's all over the news. You hear anchors talking about it, politicians literally build their campaigns around it. GDP is up, GDP growth is slowing down. But what in the world are they actually talking about?
Well, it all boils down to these three letters, GDP. And that stands for Gross Domestic Product. You know, the name itself actually gives us some pretty big clues. Gross just means the total amount of everything, and domestic means it's all happening right here within a country's borders.
So here's the textbook definition. GDP is the total dollar value of all the finished goods and services a country produces in a certain amount of time, usually a quarter or a year. And that word finished is super important. It means we only count, say, the car that's sold, not the tires and the steel that were used to make it. That way, we don't count the same things twice. Think of it as the final price tag on a whole country's economic activity for the year.
Okay, but how on earth do you actually calculate a number that massive? It sounds crazy complicated, right? Well, it turns out it's all based on some pretty simple building blocks.
Here's a really easy way to picture it. Just imagine every single time someone buys something, it's like another coin getting added to a giant pile. GDP is just the grand total at the end of the day. It's like the final tally on a whole nation's cash register.
So, what's ringing up on that register? Well, it's basically two big things. First, you have goods. We're talking about all the physical stuff that gets made and sold, everything from a brand new car to a simple cup of coffee. And then you've got services. That's your haircut, a checkup at the doctor's, or a ticket to see a movie. GDP just adds up the final price of all of it to get that one huge number.
So now we know what GDP is and what it's counting. But why bother? What's the point? Well, its main job is to act like a checkup for the economy, to measure its health, and most importantly, its growth.
And this image pretty much says it all. When it comes to GDP, the goal is always to see that line go up. A rising GDP means the economy is getting bigger, it's expanding. It's a sign that the country is producing more and generating more value than it did before.
Yep, at the end of the day, growth is the goal. When that GDP number goes up, we call it an economic expansion. But if it goes down for 6 months straight, 2 quarters in a row, that's when you start hearing the word recession. So this one number is a really powerful signal for which way the economy is heading.
What's really cool about GDP is how versatile it is. You can use it to zoom way out and measure the economic output of the entire planet to get a global picture. Or you can zoom right in and look at just one country, like India here, to track its economic health and see how it stacks up against other nations. Okay, so we've talked about the whole world and we've talked about individual countries, but let's bring it all the way down to you. What does this giant abstract number actually have to do with your day-to-day life?
I mean, this is really the most important question, isn't it? Why should you care if some number you see on the news goes up by a couple of percentage points? Seriously, what's in it for you?
Well, a growing economy, a rising GDP, can actually have a huge impact on your life. Think about it. When the economy is doing well, businesses are making more money, so they're more likely to hire people. That means more job opportunities. When more companies are competing for workers, that can push wages up. At the same time, a bigger economy means the government collects more in taxes, which can then be spent on things we all use: better roads, better schools, you name it. It all helps create this sense of confidence that keeps the whole system moving forward.
So GDP is a really useful tool. It gives us a quick snapshot of how a country's economy is doing. But it's not the whole story. It doesn't tell us if people are happy, or if wealth is being shared fairly, or if we're taking care of our planet. It just measures how much stuff we're making and selling. And that leaves us with a really big question to think about. Does a bigger economy always mean a better life for everyone? Something to chew on.